Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm here to answer this question for you today. What's the best way to go about, shopping for better health insurance rates for myself and my employees and my business? Well, I'm here to answer that. So, as a business owner, right, maybe you're looking to get started on a health insurance plan for your employees. Maybe you're a small shop, maybe about 20 employees. People are starting to ask about it, because maybe they're turning of age where they have to get off their parents' plan, or their wives are retiring, or their husbands are retiring, or they're just losing coverage. And maybe that people your average age of your guys is just getting older. So now you're kind of saying, okay, I need to start shopping this. So what's the best way to shop it? Well, first, right, it's seriously to work with an insurance broker who specializes in employee benefits. Generally, that's not the same person that does the liability for the business. There's not too many insurance agents who are great property and casualty agencies and life and health agencies. They're actually two different licenses, they're two different things. Now, if your insurance broker is this big, 500 employee insurance agency, well, then, yeah, they probably have people who specialize in it. But the person you're talking to shouldn't be the same person you're talking to about your liability insurance for your business. It's more likely you'll get passed over to somebody who specializes in employee benefits. What kind of questions are going to ask you? They're going to ask you all kinds of questions. They're going to ask you, like, how many employees do you have? What industry are you in? What's the zip code of the business? Right? Is anybody unhealthy right now? There's going to be a process to it. Putting health insurance in a business is not a cut and dry thing. Um, if you're working with the right person, they're going to make it as easy as possible. But here's what you're going to need. You're going to need what's called a census. I need to know how many employees you have, who's all looking to possibly get on the health insurance, how old they are, how old's the spouses, how many kids do they have, how old are the kids, what are the genders of everybody, right? We just start there. I then send that based off my experience to maybe two or three carriers and say, hey, this is the industry, this is the zip code, this is how many employees they got. What are you guys thinking? Right? Generally, about 6 days at the max, they're going to come back and give me a general quote. They're going to say, hey, we can cover individuals for this, we can cover individuals with kids for that, and we can cover full families for this price. And that's just a general quote. And then I'm going to bring it back to you. I'm going to present it to you and say, this is kind of what you're looking at. If that is affordable for you, if that makes sense for you, then we continue down that road. If you say, oh my gosh, this, I got to pay half the cost of this. Yes, man, I can't afford that. We go down a different journey. There's always something you can do. There's always some. And if you're working with a good broker, they will explain what those are. So if you decide, hey, let's go down the journey, I like these pricing, then we give you a digital link, and every one of your employees who's interested in getting health insurance has to fill it out. This is where we're going to be getting data from them that's very, secure and private. What's your social? What drugs are you on? Who's taking what, when and where? Is there health things? That's when it's called underwriting, right? Once we get all those apps filled out, right, then it takes about another week to come back with real solid numbers. Your biggest challenge is actually getting people to fill out that underwriting apps, right? If you're working in a white collar industry, it's generally easier than in blue collar because everybody's sitting at their desk. Hey, fill this out. They got to reach out to their spouses, find their kids' social security numbers and things like that. But if these people are out in the fields, they're laying cement, they're laying asphalt, they're framing houses, it's a lot harder to get them to do it. So you need to know that. That's probably going to be your biggest challenge, getting people to fill this out. After that, we're going to have a conversation about, hey, here's your real pricing, not just a quote. We're going to have a real conversation whether there's people that work for you that might have some health issues. Somebody, usually you, who's looking for this information is going to be designated to know the whole truth, right? I have to have a conversation with you, and I probably won't give you the employee's name, but I'll say, hey, somebody has something that's going to throw off the whole thing, and we're going to talk about our options then. So getting health insurance and shopping for health insurance, it's all about the journey, right? And if you have any questions, reach out to me. Hopefully this, I think, 3 minutes answered some of those questions for you. And talk to you later.